Hello, my people, the lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are hearing or watching my video from. This is Okute Ventures, where we bring you news about our leader Nnamdi Kanu, where we bring you news about the freedom of Biafra, where we bring you the news about what is happening in our country today, where we bring you the latest news about things that is happening in our land, where we bring you the news about how the Ambazonians or the Nigerians or the zoo soldiers have been dealing with our people in one way or the other. Hear it in details. I'll be right back. My country people, I am back again. My country people, I am here to give you the latest news about how the legal counsel of our dear leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the latest news of how he visited him in the DSS department. I want to sincerely tell all the lovers of freedom that our amiable leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, expressed his happiness with the performance of his legal team. Ifeanyi Ejiofor stated on his statement after the routine visit to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on Thursday in the detention of a Department of State Service, that is DSS. Ejiofor said he visited our leader with his lead counsel, Mike Ozekome, the son, and some of his family members at the DSS headquarters, where he is still being detained for over 14 months. He stated the purpose of the visit was to give Kanu feedback on Thursday's court proceedings, where the legal team prayed for the dismissal of the remaining 7 charges of terrorism and treasonable felony brought against him by the federal government. Ejiofor said that the detained Biafra agitator was in high spirits and confident that the Court of Appeal in Abuja would discharge and acquit him from the terrorism charges. And I must be honest with you, the things we are hearing from this news is real, is correct, and is authentic. That our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is really happy with the outings of the legal teams. He further said the IPOP leader expressed optimism that the charges against him would be quashed by the court and asked his supporters to remain consistent, resolute, unshaken, focused, and prayerful. The statement reads, in part, the court ordered routine visit to our client, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, had just been concluded at the DSS headquarters Abuja, where he is still being held in solitary confinement for over 14 months. Feedback was provided to him on the September 13th Court of Appeal proceedings in his appeal against the Federal High Court ruling upholding 7 count charges against him. Kanu was elected by the performance and the legal powers demonstrated by his legal team, so to say, led by Chief Mazi Ozekome, the son. Kanu was interested by the accounts of the advocacy and the submission of Chief Ozekome, the son, during the proceedings, happy with the panel of justice, and was completely convinced that justice is already in the offing. He was deeply touched by the sacrifice of Umu Chineke, who, despite the heavy downpour witnessed in Abuja on that fateful day, still thronged the court in a show of uncommon solidarity and support for him. Onyendu remains firm, tenacious, and holding very strongly to his conviction that his trial will surely end in victory. Hear the news in full. I'll be right back. Yeah, my people, as you all have heard it from the horse's mouth, as it the horse, that is where I bring it to you from Okute Ventures Channel TV, live. Well, my people, as the going says that something that you wear in your hand, a glass, that no need to be going to look for another mirror to check it. As you all have heard from our amiable leader, the son and the chief what do they call it? And the chief of his legal team, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and the rest of them. But I must be honest with you, the way the things is going, I am 100% sure that our leader, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will surely get victory. He will surely be discharged and acquitted. That the remaining same count charges will soon be quashed. Because for me, all those count charges is like dead on arrival. The federal government have no anything. They don't have any rights or whatsoever to be holding down the leader of the IPOB, which is our client. So what am I saying in essence? We all are the lovers of freedom. We all love what we are doing. We all love what he is doing to make our land great again. This journey has not been easy at all, but I can assure you that victory is ours. Whether the federal government like it or not, Biafra must stand. Whether they like it or not, Biafra must stand. Whether they like it or not, the Fulanis, the cows that is leading the country Nigeria, Biafra must be free. Not even soon, but now. This is the time. My fellow people, the Biafrans, the lovers of freedom, whether you are in the east, west, north, and south, wherever you are, always remember that Biafra is our home. Always remember that Biafra is our home. There's no place like home. No place like home. Even if you have mansions in all over the world, your home is your home. And there's no doubt about it. You cannot deny yourself that fact. You cannot deny your generation that fact. You cannot deny your children that fact, that Biafra is your land. Even if you live 100 years out there, in America, in the UK, any part of the world, when the time comes, you must surely return to home. That is the Biafra land. So my people, in anything we are doing, anywhere we are, in whatever we are, in whatever we find ourselves today, may we never forget to share this good news of Biafra restoration. Biafra must be restored, whether the devil like it or not, whether the ambassadors like it or not. Anything they are doing, I can assure you that as long as Chukwu Kikia Biama still exists, that Biafra is our last hope. So my people, please, I am begging you to support my ministry. As you are watching my video, as you are listening to my voice, do not forget to subscribe, to share my content, to like. In unity, we can achieve our aim. In unity, we can achieve that which we have already started. This fight, we must win it. We cannot relent and we cannot give up. We cannot relent and we cannot give up. So this is what I have for you, my fans out there today. That as you watched, listen, and come across my video, Do not forget to share the content. Like, share, subscribe. You'll find me on my Facebook page, Okute Ventures personal blog. Please do not forget to follow. I love you all. Until we meet again. Que mesiano.